the City Hall here in Washington, which is applying the physical increments of tangibility, physical evidence. Mr. Andy Miller, the prosecutor at the post office, filling out the documentation out for the post office mailbox for the residence UBI number, business UBI number that's here in Kennewick, Washington. You know, the individual services they have here in Kennewick, Washington is Andy Miller, the prosecutor, which I just called because I was attacked on the sidewalk in Othello, Washington. That's Eric Olson, 610 1st Street. And we're contacting Carol J. Benzel and Mr. Andy Miller, and the prosecutor's administration office have everything downloaded, submitted, and put into services that they can play service increments as updated as individual mandated service since the entire document uniform, Class A uniform, and also my being attacked on the sidewalk. And the prosecutor, of course, Mr. Andy Miller, and also the business UBI number 602720. And also the increments for the transcript for high school transcript is on record, Felix Barela. And we have a business UBI number 602720. And also the water tax and services for 1313 North Carolina caught on fire and flames. Same with Sean Logan's house at 1005 East Hamlet. See, there's a guy at the Gold's Gym. This guy at the Gold's Gym say he's gonna kill me. And this guy won't come outside. This guy at the Gold's Gym says he's gonna kill me. He's gonna hurt me at the Gold's Gym. So, you know, that's nice. It's nice to hear. So I'll be outside and calling Felix Barela. We're at the UBI number here at the Kennewick Police Department and City Hall, providing services for the implemented UBI number. And the application for the certain UBI number is active. This is Secretary Kim WYMAN. She has a lot of services. Yeah, she deals with a lot of people here at the administration office. That's new to me, but I'm gonna hurt you. I'll kill you. That's nice to know. But that don't scare anybody here. Ajmer Barela is a business owner. Same with Ajmer Singh Nijjar, and also the UBI number for the jewelry store they have, and having $7,000 in cash, and also being attacked in Spokane, Washington, at a bank facility, just like it was attacked here at Eric Olson's property at 610 1st Street. And this is City Hall in Kennewick, Washington. We got Mrs. Kim WYMAN, Secretary Kim WYMAN, UBI number, and their services they have applied for the increments for their active UBI number 602720. And that's Andy Miller. And he has a wide variety of services applied for individual sarcasm and individual services they have. Now, Andy Miller is prosecutor of Washington State, and they have fully initiated the process. Now, you don't have recorded documentation and requesting for the Carol J. Benzel, Mr. Dixon, Superior Court Judge, and services they have at the administration office. And, they have their services at the J. Mueller Administration UBI number in Chapel Falls, Green Lane Memorial, and Court Street Administration Office here in Mueller's Funeral Home, and also Riverside, where Elliot and Homer, Leonard Bambach, and Daryl Johnson, and also their pussy fucking motherfuckers coming here talking shit because they drive a vehicle and drive El Camino, which the El Camino drove through City Hall in Richland, Washington. Bob Thompson, and that's Mr. United States Army Kevin Holt at Washington Square here at the Palmer Complex, and the KGH Hospital, and the administration office. They have all kinds of bullshit they come up with. Ellie and Homer don't have a trailer back there, so they have nowhere to hide, nowhere to go. So they have a lot of administration office that pertains to their individual systems. Mr. Hatcher, Mr. Keene, Hatcher, and Mr. Keene and Steve, and also Andy Miller, prosecutor, dealing with Mrs. Murder case, which is Norwick. Mr. Norwick was convicted for murder, and they have a horse corral, horse saddle, and Mr. Sandoval and Mr. A, B, C, D, F, you can do that during. Mr. Hatcher was employed, but they're trying to, and they have a restraining order compound against the COVID-19 process, Mr. J. Inslee, and their service here at the administration office. This is the bus sign. There's a bus sign, and it says Ben Franklin Transfer Station. You can't miss it. It's always, you can pay your fees. You're online here. You can pay your fee online. You can go online with the administration office here at the business office hours, and it's 8:30 to 4:30. You can't miss it at 2:10. And you apply their service. And the business hours are 8:30. It's www.go2kennewick.com. And the administration office, Mr. J. Mueller, Frank Musco, and J. Mueller Administration, 1401 South Green. Miller's Finium. And the administration office, Fabian Barela, Ajmer Singh Nijjar, Cimaron 5INC, and also the administration office that we provide service, and that's 1313 West Grand Rendezvous. The whole place is caught on fire. The Wash State Lotto, we got the post office. We're going to download increments on that. Mr. Andy Miller's front lawn, first backyard front line, and also Andy Miller's first car, last car, and the audit systems administration of the juvenile hall, and for the tabs licensing, the DOL, Mrs. and Mr. Vasquez, Lola Vasquez, John Vasquez, Roberta Vasquez, and the administration office, as you say, Mr. and Mr. Stephen Samuel, and Lupe Hernandez. Lupe no more. He makes love to Indio, Ajmer Singh Nijjar. He has sex with Lupe right there. They have divorce right there, see? They have divorce because Felix it's his property, see? Now Lupe, she's a litigated service at Kennewick Police Department. Lupe Hernandez, Samuel Hernandez, Maria Hernandez, Diana Hernandez, and also there is Mrs. Hernandez and Mrs. Hernandez, Diana Hernandez, Mia Hernandez, and Samuel and Jaime Hernandez, and Jaime Hernandez. Now, Lupe Hernandez is in Pasco, and Samuel Hernandez is in there looking for Lupe Hernandez, and Fabian Barela and Carrie Barela at the, no, this is a small process of coming here and serving their administration office. They said there's about processing, doing the 211 West South Avenue. There's an online system in that system. Lupe Hernandez and Samuel Hernandez, they come in here and download the service since they moved the post office and also the service into a smaller cubicle, expanded some length, but the same length, same time, and same services. But the Kennewick City Hall will not change in any shape or way or form because it's 210. The service that they have is 8:30 to 4:30, and they have a lot of debut services. They got a lot of childhood individuals that come here and start their new training, but there's www.gokennewick.com, 210 City Hall. Now, 1313 West Grand is caught on fire, and Sean Logan's house at 105 East Hamlet's caught on fire, and Chevron gas station was caught on fire in Othello, Washington. Now, Sean Logan's the mayor, 500 East Main Street. That's Yvonne Hernandez. Now, City Hall here at Kennewick, Washington, you can go online. You can go into Kennewick Police Department station. You can go online with them. You can go in online. You can give them a call, a non-emergency call, and call the Olson Properties and ask for their. We're trying to get the video cam that's on the police officer that's in Othello, Washington. So if you get that video cam proving that I was on a sidewalk attacked by this officer that attacked me twice. I have broken laptop. I got broken phone. I got stolen driver's license, CDL license, Social Security license. I got $7,000 in transactions here and services here. The Quest card, the BG transfer station, transfer Ben Franklin transfer station. They reduced past the Medicare services. Oh, we got the TAS pass, we got the Gold's Gym, we got the McFlurry Library. We got all the SKU and services. I get the driver's license increments with services. We can do online pretty much. You can fill this application out right here. Fill this form out. You see, it says you're gonna try to kick me here in Washington State. Andy Miller's a prosecutor, right? So you got various sizes that you can open up your system, fill your application out. You can give your driver's license, CDL license, Social Security license, and also your increments. You can get combination locks here. You can have everything downloaded and submitted and do it in person here. Now that's the prosecutor of Washington, that's Andy Miller and Mr. Larissa Perez, and also the services they got, the administration office, with providing individual professionalism at the utmost increments you can realize that they have here at the City Hall Ordinance Services UC. You know, you have officers starting a confrontation in any situation, shape, or form. You call the State Patrol Office and you call the County Police Department and let them aware of what legalities of what they doing here in Othello, Washington. You know, you got Larissa Perez. You got she's in the courthouse in Alfredo, Washington. She got a Chase Bill. She got Schultz, Tabler, Wallace, Attorney at Law, 56 C Street. You got 56 C Street, P.O. Box Northwest, 87 Alfredo, Washington. Phone number 754-526, fax 509-754-5835. Stephen W. Reagan, Kenneth W. Chadwick, Natalie Hoverdam, McKenna Law Firm Professional Services, John Luke McKinnon, 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-6019. 704 East Olive Avenue, Mosaic, Washington. In the Samaritan Healthcare, we do your blood and your blood every time you get a chance to get your blood, and that's done by www.samaritanhealthcare.com, 509-793-9780, fax 509-764-3246, Samaritan Healthcare. Ethan, there's a family medicine W Samaritan Healthcare online. You also got Grant County prosecutor of Alfredo, Washington, and Andy Miller, which are faxing over administration paperwork, approved paperwork, and writing in of all the damage of the laptop, criteria, and whatnot. Prosecutor extension, that's 509-754-2011, extension 3971, Wash State Patrol. You let them know, try to get that video camera so they can drop charges, because that recorded down where they roll down the window and flipping shit to Felix Barela, not the first, not the second time. There's a Basin Insurance Company, 1304 Pacific, Cimaron 5, and also the hospital at 14th Avenue, which is the Othello Hospital, and they have all this documentation on your AppShot, on your, of course, on your Flex, on your phone records, because it says Andy Miller on it, 509-735-3591. Everything recorded, everything on abstract, DOL, and the DOL, and the D of the licensed vehicle registration verifications. You got a rundown on every what time, what corporation, how long of a time, what was on the information of the time and duration and period of time, and that Washington State Collision Report, that's a DOL too. And they have a rundown on anything that in this place. If you have anything trying to recover information, it's recorded and you can sign for it, go on the computer online and get that paid. You pay it online and it comes right into your file, right into your computer, download it. 7J Police, Jessica Rodriguez, 190 East Main Street, P.O. Box 2825, Othello, Washington, 509-488-3303, fax 509-488-6373, police@policelaw.com. Human Resources, Larissa Press, Human Resource Coordinator, P.O. Box 3735 C Street, Northwest Alfredo, Washington, 509-754-2011, extension 4903, fax is 509-754-65. That phone number is 754-201, extension 4903. That's Larissa Perez. And Clutch Singer, Slinger. Steve A. Sackman is on Hemlock. He has 45 East Hemlock, Othello, Washington, 509-488-563. Brandon West, Eastern Criminal Defense Lawyer, which he was never at the court date. So Mr. McKinnon, to put it on himself, making a phone call, make some documentation. Presented to Carol J. Benzel and Mr. Dixon, Superior Court Judge at 210 Broward. District Court is 425 East Main Street, Suite 400, Othello, Washington. Phone number is 509-488-3935. Stephen Sackman is a family law. Brandon West is criminal defense lawyer, 10 North Street, Suite 647, Spokane, Washington, 992 509-747-2855. Now, Brandon West at Gmail is on .com. That's Moses Lake Police Department license plate. His license plate number 63379D, Moses Lake Police. March 2nd, 2020, squad car 036, City of Moses Lake, Washington, 98837. Melissa Manette, Grant County Courthouse, P.O. Box 3730, Washington, 509-754-201, extension 2610. See all Mr. John Cooney Law Firm, John Cooney Judge, and Mr. Jim and Dallas Cooney. That's brother and father. They have Spokane 509-598-267, 1-888-302-2613, fax 509-325-1859, emergencies 509-276-6000, or 509-326-2613. Now, the Bill Gates and Mr. Bill Gates Microsoft Company, his address is 1835 7th 3rd Avenue, Northeast Medina, Washington. Phone records for Bill Gates phone calls and recollection reports of calling Bill Gates is here on the systems, downloaded in the systems. Othello District Court, 425 East Main Street, Othello, Washington, is 509-488-3935. Now, McKenna Law Firm, Schultz Tabler, 704 East Olive Avenue, Moses Lake, Washington, 509-765-445, 1855 Law 8848. Mr. Tabler Wallace, you gotta remember Tabler Wallace. He is a www.wallclawfirm.com. Stephen W. Reagan, Kenneth E. Chadwick, Natalie Hover. You know, Natalie Hover, she's quite the individual. She does a lot of business for the community here in Kennewick, Washington, and especially with Felix Barela being attacked on the sidewalk for one, and you know, being attacked in various locations, various ways of applying individual services. You know, make a phone call, no warrants for us, no outstanding warrants for us, non-influence under drugs. I take blood, and being attacked and explaining to the DA CPS office I was attacked. I like my money, I like my credit cards, my driver's license, I like my social security, but I need to go to the social security office. DA says I was attacked. Is there a way, shape, or form putting stopping this to ever happen again? This is like, I've been attacked in Spokane, Washington, and I don't go to Spokane ever again. I'm at the bank, on the property bank. I got credit cards, got money, and all kinds of information on my credit cards information. So that's another stolen identity, stolen personal address, social security address, you know. And then they attacked me at 610 First Street. Eric Deals his property. And then I was hit by a truck, Stephanie Swanberg. Swanberg is a judge now here in Benton County. Stephanie Swanberg, white Trailblazer 4-door. Dano Garth, and also Dano Law Firm, and also family around Broadway Division in Moses Lake, Washington, 13th District, which is Warnick, Judith, and Dent. Senator Patty Murray, Senator Patty and Mrs. Cantwell, here at the federal building here, which is the Mr. Tabler Wallace, which has all the court services and dockets. We're going to download and submit it. Accurate to the T, I swear to God, this is no joke at all. You know, don't release me. You know, judge asked me up, and I was attacked. Judge Carol Benzel asked me, I was attacked on the sidewalk. I'm no warrants of arrest. Threw me on the ground and made things up. Why don't you get the body cam and get all the information and take all that information, download it. You know, I called City Hall, I called the police station here in Kennewick. We got all imaging, you know. We got the phone record circulation report. There's no lies about the camera, what he did, what he said, what he did, the whole duration. And then switching the driver, because these guys have, I got the documentation, sealed documentation on me. the Washington State seal documentation, and there's no changing what happened. And I was attacked on the sidewalk in Spokane, and I was attacked. The voter registration precinct number is 2630 Congressional 4. This is the registration, voter registration card. Can't miss it. Can't miss that one, huh? See the birth certificate from Richmond, Washington. I'm no immigrant or convict criminal or some habitual offender that's attacked on the sidewalk. Here's my dental records and maxillofacial surgery was done. My teeth were wired and surgery was maxillofacial. Ain't no lie. Let's call the Moses Lake Police Department. The case number is 12ML09496. And this is Mr. Andy Miller. Agency name is Andy Miller, 712 West Okanagan Place. Cimaron 5 INC, the Toyota 2050 Tundra, Toyota Sequoia 4-wheel drive 4.7 Platinum, VIN number 5TT5TDDY5G18ES, Tundra, and first and last of the Social Security driver's license making some ball. You know? No transfer of the modification finger applying Mueller's Vineyard Home. Felix Barela and Mr. Frank Kamuska, Rhonda Kaiser, Frank Kamuska, huh? And this is the Mueller's administration office. That's Amy, and that's Jay Mueller, and brother and sister. 14 on South Union, Washington, the crematorium. And here's Jasmine Kandar Nahar. Here's Rami Kar Nahar, Ajmer Singh, Purjam Kar, Mandeep Kandar, Rakush Kumar Katrina, Nandar Kandar, Mandeep Kar. All right. And then we got $89,000 in income service at Open Bank. This transaction account for the service for their income is $89,000. Interest rate is 4.125. Principal is 251. Interest is 611.4. $611.45. Principal is $251.23. Escrow is $414.08. Total amount is $1,276. Total is $638.38, and total of is $89,000. Huh? No document can't be. Just get the sealed document. Show me the sealed document of this accident of the service. Yes, man. This is Country Financial here in the administration office here in Othello, Washington. Here in Mosley. That's unbelievable. Yeah, Fabian Barela's a big guy, real big guy. You know, I don't mind getting the $17,000 transaction for Social Security. So I had on my possession where I was attacked on the sidewalk here in Spokane and here in Othello twice. So let's get the sealed documentation and make sure that the request for the Moses Lake police were the body cam, and also the Othello body cam, and the ward in Washington, and also the transactions for the phone records here at County Police Department and City Hall. That's Moses Lake public records request. Felix Barela, Cimaron 5, Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. 519-73591. It's all there, body from the officer 411 South Balsam, Moses Lake, Wash 98. And that's Kevin Pure called 911 respond conversation with dispatch Washington State Patrol 509-734-734. Gave to the State Patrol. Grant County Prosecutor Garth Dano Jennifer 509-754-201. Afraid of Washington, Moses Lake Police Department. Vehicle Squad Car 036. Patrol, Kenoka, Washington. State Patrol. License plate number is 63379D. Look at that. You get that information out, you just drop charges, you know. Really. Drop charges immediately. And these affidavits of district court services of charge after charge dismissed because they have cameras, clientele services, you know. And then the information they got for the hospital ordinances and the Samaritan Hospital for all the testing for the blood, you know. And then they got the Shannon Eddy, the deputy prosecutor, going to the sheriff's office. Still want to talk to Sheriff Eddy and let her know that I need some water because I exercise and it's not against the law, and there's no law. Now they're going to arrest me and detain me and fabricate lies and false me, putting me in jail for no reason at all. I don't know where's their outstanding warrants for my arrest. And then the death certificate for application services can be filled out right here. Look, there's no law against that, is there? I see no services being implemented. And then we get the State of Department of Social Health Services sealed document where I was tagged on the sidewalk. And I had cash. I have $26,000 in cash and credit cards. I think that should be enough just to download all this information, submit it to Andy Miller Cosby, put the laptop in his desk, and have him take care of the case for now on, forever. That's Andy Miller, 509-735-259, fax 519-736-3066.